Finally, boys! Blizzard is doing something to Demon Hunters. Thank God. My phone blew up this morning. I heard there have been some PTR changes. There have been some new patch notes for Demon Hunters. Some changes to Necro-Lord Demon Hunter. So let's be real. We really thought that Blizzard forgot about us. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna take you guys with me. We're gonna go through the patch notes together. We're gonna go on the PTR, test some stuff out, see what builds we can be playing in the future, and I'm gonna let you know my thoughts. Other thing I want to say to you guys, thank you guys so much for subscribing lately. Thank you guys so much for the support I've been getting on my Twitch. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to catch me live, you can check twitch.tv/TV. I stream every single day, so feel free to stop by if you have any questions. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so these are the Shadowlands 9.0.5 PTR build. Is the class and legendary tuning, and right off the bat we can see that they did something to Unbound Chaos, also to Burning Wood, Spirit of the Darkness Flame, and Dark Glare Boon. So let's just go right down here and see what they've actually done. Now, Unbound Chaos, activating Immolation Hour increases the damage of your next spell work by 300%. It was 300%, it is now 600%, so they literally doubled it, which is kind of big. This can actually be game changing. This can actually make the talent work. Because the double of it is big. That's big damage. Also, what they have done, they have changed the legendary Burning Wound. Demon's Bite leaves an open wound on your enemy, dealing 100% of your attack power in chaos damage over 15 seconds, and increasing damage taken from your Immolation Hour by 100%. Now that is also, I mean, that is kind of good. If you combine this with the Immolation Aura Conduit, it can actually be really strong. Like, that is interesting. That is very, very interesting. And, you know, the reason why this is interesting is, together with Follower to the Flame, like if you would be a Necro-Lord Demon Hunter, this could be really strong as well, because they changed the Necro-Lord Covenant. And it says now your damaging ability have a chance to call forth a demon from the Theater of Pain. So you'll still summon that demon for 25 seconds. And if you throw glaive that target, it will literally one-shot the demon. And it will heal you now for 25% of your maximum health. Now this heal is only from killing the pet. It's not even from taking your soul fragment. You know what I mean? If you consume the soul fragment from the demon, bruh, it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of healing, like a lot of bursting at once. You know. Procs per minute change from none to 1.58. So, what does this mean? I don't know. Does this mean like every 1 point? I don't know how often it should proc, but I don't know. We should just test it on the PTR and see how it actually feels. These changes are not bad. These changes, I feel like the Unbound Chaos and Burning Wound, they all kind of help towards Necro-Lord Demon Hunter. I don't think this necessarily buffs Night Fae. I could be wrong, because I don't think you can play this build with Night Fae, because Necro-Lord Demon Hunter in PvP is just tanky. You know, you can actually play Necro-Lord Demon Hunter in PvP, and you're gonna be tanky. You can do big damage with your... Oh, sorry, I just left the mic. You can do big damage with your Immolation Aura on people. You can stay in the fight because you're a Necro-Lord. You're tanky, right? So you actually benefit maybe from Burning Wound, because people take double damage, and with your Conduit it's big. And you actually can cleave people all the time with your Fell Rush, which is really interesting. I swear, this could be a very interesting build. I kind of just want to go on the PTR and see for myself how the ability works, how much it actually hits for, how much it heals. You know, I just want to see some stuff. Alright guys, so since on the PTR you don't have access to your soul binds, to your conduits, I just want to do it on the website. And if we would be potentially going Necro-Lord Demon Hunter, what would we be playing? And so everything kind of falls together. So the first one is Fleshcraft's passive effect consumes a corpse essence completely, granting a benefit based on the creature's type. This means that if you use your Fleshcraft on top of like your demon that you killed, you will actually get a well-fed buff, right? So we'll take this one. So the first one will basically be the growing Inferno, because this will work really well synergized together with your burning wound, because this buffs your immolation hour by 100%, and this will actually increase by 60% each time it deals damage. So that's literally crazy. When reduced, now this is what is really interesting and what could make this all work. When reduced below 50% HP, you will get a shield for 50% of your maximum health for 10 seconds. And this can happen every 30 seconds. So when you drop below 50%, you get a 50% shield. That will just make you more tanky, and that's what Demon Hunters also lack, right? So this is really nice. Now we go on to the defensive Conduits, and I would say, since you will be playing, if you would have to be playing with Burning Wound, you will need to play with Demon's Bite. So you cannot play Demon's Blades. So that means you should not be playing Fellblade Demon Blades. You should be playing Demonic Appetite and like either Immolation Aura or Insatiable Hunger. So I would be playing, since you're gonna get more healing, more leech, makes just sense to play with Shattered Restoration here. This really doesn't matter, this is always so random. And then here I will be playing Relentless Onslaught, because it just does a lot of damage. You'll pick your Relentless Onslaught here, and then as a defensive one, you can either pick Vicious Ink or Fell Defender. So we'll just go for Vicious Ink. And then here, there's another crazy one. While channeling Freshcraft, you're immune to crowd control and you regenerate 2% HP every 1 second. If you finish the full channel, you gain 3 seconds of crowd control immunity, during which you regenerate 2% HP every 1 second. So this is also just tankiness. As you guys can see from this build, if you just look at it, it's just tankiness, you know? And the only thing that I'm wondering is if Necro-Lord will actually be able to give the damage output to have pressure over Night Fae, because on Night Fae, the hunt just executes people. It just does a lot of damage. It helps you with killing a target. But I'm wondering that with the Soul Fragment buff and with the explosion from that demon, if Demon Hunter will, and you know, with the Immolation Aura passively doing damage, if Demon Hunter, Necro Demon Hunter will have enough pressure. Alright guys, so I did some testing and I can tell you this, the healing that you gain from this is crazy, okay? Now, you gotta remember, when a demon like this spawns, you also get the benefit from your soul fragment, like your shattered souls. If the soul fragment came from a demon, you'll deal 20% increased damage for 15 seconds. So also keep that in mind. Once you kill this demon, it will heal you. You will consume its soul fragment, which will heal you too. And you gain 20% damage buff for 15 seconds. Now, I do not have the legendary, guys. The burning wounds, I don't have it here. So we cannot really test the immolation hour damage, unfortunately. But I just want to see the initial explosion of the pet. How much it does, how often it procs, and how much it will heal me. So let's start hitting the dummy. And do some damage. We can also test out our Unbound Chaos damage. So I'll just use my immolation hour here. Now Fell Rush. And it did 6.7k non-crit on the dummy without the demon buff either. Which is kind of good. It's not bad. I'm just waiting here until one demon spawns so we can see if this is all good. Okay, so we get a demon, guys. And I'll just throw glaive it. And look at my HP. I'm 50% HP right now. And it did... Wait, it actually topped me as well. And another 12.6k heal. Wow, that is crazy. My Father to Flame did 4k damage, non-crit on the dummy. And if I Fell Rush now, it did 8k. Okay, so let me just summarize that for y'all. So, my Father to Flame healed me for around, like, I don't know, 24k, 25k HP. A crit. That's like 60-70% of my HP. And then the Soul Fragment healed me for another 12k overheal. And then when I actually used my Fell Rush with the 25% more damage, it was an 8k non-crit Fell Rush. That's not bad. I'm actually like, I don't know, man. That is not bad at all. It can be good, guys. Combined with the with the legendary and your immolation aura, I think you can stay in a lot and you can just do a big damage all the time. It's very interesting. And I think this is not the only change that we will be getting. I think Demon Hunters will get more changes, and I'm really excited to actually test this out on the live servers. Let me guys know what you think about this. I would love to theory craft with you guys on my Discord. Please join my Discord. We sit here and we talk about, like, we theory craft, we think, people calculate. There are very smart people on my Discord as well, so feel free to join my Discord. And if you like this video, please subscribe, guys. I would really appreciate it. And I don't know, maybe we are back, man. Maybe Demon Hunters are back, so holy shit. Yeah, man, share this video, like this video, comment on this video, so all of our Demon Hunter communities, we get the hopes, you know. I got my hopes up. I'm excited. See you guys on the next video, boys. Peace.